In this exercise, we'll solve an equation that contains parentheses. We'll solve the equation 5 times the quantity 3x plus 6 equals 6 minus the quantity x plus 8. When you have parentheses, in order to solve the equation, you first want to multiply in order to remove the parentheses. So here we would have 15x plus 30. On the other side of the equation, we're subtracting the quantity x plus 8. So when we remove the parentheses, we change the signs of both terms in the parentheses. That would give us 6 minus x minus 8. And now we've said we've removed the parentheses, so we can solve by, first of all, adding x on both sides of the equation in order to get the x terms together on one side of the equation. If I add x on the left side of the equation, I get 16x plus 30. If I add x on the right side of the equation, I have the opposite of x plus x, which will be 0, so I'm left with just 6 minus 8. The next step I can do is actually do the subtraction. So I have 16x plus 30 equals negative 2. And now I want to subtract 30 from both sides of the equation in order to get the 16x term by itself. Subtracting 30 on both sides of the equation, I have, on this side would just give me 16x. On the right side, I have negative 2 minus 30, which would be negative 32. Now, in order to solve for x, I simply divide on both sides of the equation by 16. Dividing 16x by 16 gives me x. Dividing negative 32 by 16 gives me negative 2. Now, I know if this is a solution or not if when I substitute it for x in the original equation, I get a true statement. And let's see if that happens. I'll copy the equation. I have 5 times 3x plus 6 equals 6 minus quantity x plus 8. And I'm going to substitute negative 2 for x. This gives me 5 times 3 times negative 2 plus 6. And I want to know if that equals 6 minus negative 2 plus 8. Well, if I substitute in, I have here 5 times 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, so I have negative 6 plus 6, which would be 5 times 0, which would be 0. On this side of the equation, I have 6 minus, and then in the parentheses, negative 2 plus 8 is 6. 6 minus 6 is also 0. Since 0 equals 0 is true, I know that negative 2 is the solution of the equation.